Good morning, Sean Aquiline here. It is time now for the Revelstoke Mayor Report with Mayor Gary Sauls. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Sean. How's life in your world?
We're doing all right. Everyone in the family's good, and that's all you can be happy about. And I know that the community has a huge uptick in COVID numbers, blah, 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 blah. But, you know what? My hope is that by spring we can just move the bleep on.
Yeah, I think we're all hoping for that. So while we're talking about COVID, I just want to mention ongoing vaccine clinics because they're going to change a little bit as we move forward here. At the rec center until February 4th, dose 1 and 2, no appointment necessary. Booster dose, you need an appointment. So you need to either book online or call the number 1-888-838-2323. Dose 1 and 2 and the booster doses are going to be available at Queen Victoria Hospital starting February 10th. And then everybody's been wondering about the rapid testing available. Availability and eligibility varies due to supply constraints. They're telling me don't assume you'll get a test. If your symptoms and your risk factors are going to be assessed, and then they'll tell you if you can get a test. And then if they've got the supply, they'll give you that rapid test. And if you need to do the PCR test, then, of course, you need to book an appointment. So kind of that's what's happening with COVID.
Well, that's just exciting, Gary.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So,
everything that we wanted to know. And then I wanted to kind of go just briefly into community connections in the food bank because in dealing with things that are going on in the community, food banks being utilized more and more. 45 new applicants in the first 3 weeks of January. So basically this week is shaping up to be of similar need than the past few weeks. Also, Community Connections runs an emergency shelters. I'm seeing that they've used 89 bed nights in December, and the stay is like a week or more on average. And half of the participants have been residents for Revelstoke for 10 years or more. So that's a little concerning for me as to our housing crisis and the problems we've got going on. My understanding is the emergency shelter, so they're using hotel and motel rooms, so they're putting people up in safe areas. But Community Connections can always use donations, whether it's food, supplies, or money. So just so people know that sort of thing's going on in our community, and we should all be aware.
And what else is coming out of City Hall that's exciting, controversial, and going to stir the pot? What do we got?
If your car's in the way, move it. Past bylaws regarding short-term rentals. So we're going to see a public hearing coming up to the community February 22nd. I don't know at this point in time, a little early to know whether we'll do in person or online or hybrid or whatever that we've done before. But know that we're working towards that with short-term rentals. So if you want controversy, that might bring some. We passed the bylaw that will come in July 1st. No more single-use plastics for shopping. So get in the habit now. If you're out shopping, take your own bag. So that's kind of what I have. But I have a question for you, Sean.
Yeah.
We're at the end. So it's been a really long time since we've seen Shrek or anything like that. So tell me something positive. How are things moving with that?
You know, we got very lucky with Shrek because we did Shrek in February and then everything just went to the dogs. So we just snuck in under the radar. It's funny you ask because we have been working on something slowly, but we're happy to announce that the plan is to do a new musical aiming for the summer months, and we are planning to do Mamma Mia.
Oh, how cool. Awesome.
Yeah, more information is going to come out about that, but that's just kind of the exciting thing. We got to work out a few of the kinks, and we do have some pretty exciting ideas about how we're going to do it and where we're going to do it. And I won't share that just yet because we got to finesse those details, but the plan is, and go ahead and spread the word that you will see another musical for Revelstoke, and we chose Mamma Mia because it's bright, it's light, and I think after 2 years of just the drizzling S that we could use something fun and cheerful and something that almost everyone kind of can go along with because, I mean, let's face it, somewhere along the line you've heard an ABBA song. So it just kind of brings a little positivity in the summer months when things are brighter. That's our kind of goal.
That's so awesome. I am glad to hear that.
Well, so that's the great news. So we'll check in with Mayor Sauls next week. If there's anything that you want to ask Gary that I haven't asked, and as long as he legally can, he will answer it. And you can let me know or ask him directly. And if it's an important question, he'll just bring it back up with me and we'll talk about it publicly.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Gary.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.